Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. So just vibing, kind of relaxing. It is a new moon, right? It's also apparently to all of the astrologers some a very powerful new moon. They suggest manifesting if you're into that. I suggest you just follow your own guidance, whatever you're feeling drawn to do today. Cleanse your space, cleanse your house, cleanse your energy, do what you love, follow your bliss, follow your own guidance. You know what I'm saying? That's just. So whatever that feels like today, do that, okay? I love that for you. But anyway, so I had this download earlier, okay? I feel like I'm talking to my creatives, okay? Or this could really be anything that you're working on, right? This could be like literally anything, okay? But there was this like very strong message earlier where um like so I also picked up on some people could be experiencing some creative blocks, okay? And the divine is saying like so it is important to put effort towards your creations, but also to trust that you are supported and that the momentum you have put behind it is also reciprocated by the universe. When you take Sorry, I was writing really fast and I can't. Oh, when you take the focus off of it and you give it room to grow. Oh, so the divine is saying you have put lots of momentum and like energy towards something, right? And so you may and or you may be like I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's already put a lot towards something. Um, and you may just be kind of like experiencing like a blockage as far as like what is next or where am I, you know what I mean? Like, I'm picking up somebody who could be writing a book, right? And you're like, and like maybe like dead center in the middle of a book, and you're like, uh, I don't know. There's just something, or it could be like creating some sort of like social media platform or like something like that. Or like, I don't know. It could be something that you're creating for work, right? Like, you could be into some sort of journalism, or you could be like an artist, like maybe into marketing, or like, I don't know. I don't know what it is that you do. I am picking up on like maybe you're creating something for a company for some of you, or like picking up on like advertising, or I'm also picking up on maybe you're into some sort of physical fitness, okay, in some type of way, and you're like, maybe you create like would it be called a routine or like a workout, right, or something like that, and you could be feeling blocked around that. I don't know how that works exactly, okay. Also picking up on it was literally just in here. What was that, please? The choreography. I guess it'll come back if it's supposed to. Anyways, you get the point, right? Whatever this is, I feel like you could feel like stumped or blocked or something, or like something is maybe beginning to get stagnant, right? Maybe there was a lot of movement and then stagnancy, okay? And there is kind of this energy of, I feel like this is coming through to, in order for you to balance out your if it is a spiritual practice that you're doing, it could be to balance out the spiritual and the practical. It could, but whatever it is, it's to bring balance so that you don't get burnt out, okay, but also so that you can just like it's like to take your focus off of it, right? Like, and like live the rest of your life. Whatever this is, it is not your entire life. It is a piece, a part of your life, but it is not everything. And so it's like the divine is, you know, for some of you, if this does have to do with some sort of like income, right? It generates income, it brings in money for you, okay? Um, that hyper focus on it is actually, they're telling me, is actually like a symptom of lack, right? And this could be something that you're working through at this time, okay? In order to bring in balance, right? It is important. And for a lot of you, it doesn't necessarily, maybe it doesn't have to bring in income for some of you, but there is this, it's like there is these like pieces and parts of you that are maybe going unfed or unwatered or whatever it is because you're so hyper focused on this one thing, right? And so the divine is saying actually that's resisting, you know, you're putting in all this effort, but by you super hyper focusing, it's telling it's telling us, the divine, the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it, that you don't trust that we have your back, and also that we're not going to reciprocate whatever energy you're and whatever you're bringing to the table on this, right? And so this is just something for you to work through. This is just something for you to be aware of. This is just a reminder of, hey, live your life. This piece and this part of you, while it may be a very important piece and part of you, it is not all of you. There is so much more to you. And so it's very important for you to pour into those other parts of you as well. Okay? Let's get some cards on it because hell yeah, I love that. Um, this is, I feel like this is going to be a very short message, right? You know, yeah, you know, it's developing your patience. It is developing your ability to recognize the challenges and see them, and you know, it's reminding me of that from the Emperor's New Groove. Um, that's there's actually a sound that's very trending on TikTok right now from that movie where he's talking about you know, we're about to go over a waterfall. Yeah. Yep. Sharp rocks at the bottom. Yeah. Bring it on, right? It is this energy of bringing you into the, you know, a face of what may seem like a challenge, right? But this is like minute considered to the things that I feel like you've already been through, loves. And you know, something in me wants to tell you that I feel like the word collective feels very impersonal. You know what I mean? And I feel like I want to call you family. So, but anyways, and so you know, this, whatever this is that you're facing, it is so minute compared to anything that you've moved through before. And I feel like any type of like I want to put the word challenge in quotations because honestly I feel like your hardest challenges, you've really already like moved through them. Okay. And not to say that life is going to be very like perfect, right? But it's like you've already worked through all of what I feel like is going to be like actually like really a challenging space in your time, okay, in your experience, okay. Again, don't get me wrong. Life is gonna life. It is not going to be perfect, but these challenges, it's almost like gearing you up for you to like head straight into these, you know, whatever is brought to you, and not to say that you're like, you know, it's like don't get me wrong, God, like we're not trying to attract more challenges here. That's you know, that's not what we're doing, okay. But it's almost this energy of you know, This shifting your perception, that's what it is. Shifting your perception and looking at these things, right? Kind of like that Kevin Gates saying that I had said before. Um, you know, uh, I mentioned it several months ago, maybe even almost a year ago, but where he says, I no longer say why me. I say why not me. I was built for this shit, right? Like that's this energy, right? Not that you're like out here looking for challenges, but when they show up at your door because there is a valuable lesson or there is a valuable perception. I don't even want to call them lessons anymore. I want to call them a shift in perception, something that is going to empower you, right? Lesson sounds scary. It sounds yucky. You know what I mean? It sounds ugh, like something that's trying to drag you down. I want to call it an empowering moment that is shift in perception that is empowering you to help you push forward, right? And to actually help you like raise your frequency and align with like divinity really is what it is. And so yeah, that's it. Some of you are really experiencing this this quote unquote lesson or challenge of this creative block, and it is simply for you to balance out the different parts in your life so that you can really learn to manage your time and your energy so that everything, not only are you pouring into all the pieces in your life, but also into yourself, right? Um, I saw this thing earlier and it said, imagine waiting to get gas until you are completely empty every single time, right? You may find yourself stranded on the side of the road walking to the gas station. It's like this energy of like I feel like it's I don't know, somebody needs to hear that. I don't know, you get it, right? I don't necessarily need to really explain that too much. um yeah, perseverance here. That's yeah. Yes. So you are going to break through this stagnancy. You are going to break through this, whatever this is that you're kind of experiencing at this time. You are going to persevere through it, but it is literally just here to help you shift your perspective, and to help you balance out where you put your time and your energy. Um, because a lot of you are moving out of a lack mindset, right? And that stems down to not being enough or not having enough, and leaning more so into trusting that you are already just as you are, more than worthy of everything that you desire in the life that to experience living. And so the divine is saying, pull your focus off of this, go have some experiences, go live some life, go pour into these other parts of yourself, and watch what we can do, the divine, to support you, to reciprocate all of this energy and this momentum that you have been putting into it. And then I feel like, and I heard, and then watch the inspiration just flow. Okay? So I don't feel like this is going to be a very long message. Yeah, adversity, acceptance, change, right? This is literally anything that is being brought to your door that seems like a challenge or seems like a lesson. It is simply here to shift your perception for empowerment. And we have abundance after that, with humor under that. Okay. Yeah. Oh I didn't even get any cards out of here. Let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out. I'm not sure that we really need it. We have relationships. It says I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay. Some of you may be like pulling yourself. At first, I feel like you are certainly like there are relationships that you are retracting from, pulling your energy back from, calling your power back from because again, it's that soul contract that's really kind of ended, right? You're gaining freedom from relationships, okay? But also, too, there is this energy where some of you may be actually like fighting, um, being attracted or drawn to certain relationships uh, out of fear. So just know, okay, that whatever you are feeling drawn to, okay, it is because there is something that there is something that this person or this whatever can serve your higher good here, okay? Um, a freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You are not going to be punished for being happy, for doing what is best for you, for going after your inspiration and where you are, feeling called to and where you know what I'm saying? Like all of these different things, right? Obviously, I'm not trying to feed into, we want to avoid any type of what would feel like temptations, right? Um, Things that are serving like a lower version of ourselves, right? Okay, but know that I feel like there's a couple of you that really may be holding back from connections and things because um, I don't know. Maybe other people have this like, have projected this like negative energy around this connection or around this person or you know what I'm saying? And there's this energy of like yeah, we have worry here. Worry. You're worried. You're safe. Whatever you're drawn to, whoever you're drawn to, there's a reason. You are divinely led and divinely guided. Yeah, we have growth. Yeah. Okay, let's get, actually, they want me to shuffle through here one more time. Okay, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So this could be people from your past. This could be, actually, I feel like, honestly, that I feel like these could also, yeah, change. This is bringing in a lot of change for a lot of people who are possibly people that you've walked away from. You are, and again, I'm not sure that there's any type of, it doesn't feel like there's any resentment or any ill feelings or anything like that. It just feels like it was time for you to exit the scene. It was time for you to move on here. Gosh, it's extra cold. Uh, um, and so, yeah, there is some sort of, you may be feeling, or actually, I'm sorry, some of you may be feeling some sort of grief, okay, but also I feel like there are some people that are kind of feeling, oh, divine masculine, divine feminine. Oh, oh, oh. um, anyways, there is this energy of there are people that are grieving you, or they feel like they are, okay? But it's more of an opportunity to appreciate you. Some of you had to walk away from connections, not permanently, but because the divine needed these people to know that they were not appreciating you, right? And this could also be a lesson that you're learning as well. We're not perfect. Uh, Earth angels go through shit too. We experience shit too. Experience some of the deepest, darkest shadows and demons. because there's purpose to it, because it is important for our path and our journey to be in service of others, to move from a place of understanding. So I feel like there could be also some mirroring here, right? Um, for some of you, you've already experienced this, just put yourself where it fits. But, you know, uh, there's just this energy of, yeah, people people that you've separated from, and maybe even people that have separated from you, or I don't know. I'll be honest, I'm not really picking up on a whole lot of that energy. But it's not to say it's right. I'm not trying to feed anybody's ego, right? But it's like you were sent, you were the test, right? You were the lesson, because it's like this energy of, if this divine being, if this earth angel, this person with compassion and so much love and so much just like giving the benefit of the doubt, and like just like, I don't know, there's it's maybe even like people doubting your gifts or things, like there's just so many aspects, that so much that you brought to the table here, and you had to walk away for them to appreciate or even recognize what it was that you brought to the table. Because I just feel like there are some people that were super hyper focused on your flaws or your mistakes or whatever. And so the divine maybe possibly had you walk away from these people so that they could recognize that you were so much more than that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. People, the Goonies, people are realizing that you were the treasure. And and this is not to say, oh, we have divine masculine here. So a divine masculine could be realizing that, or could be, you could be divine masculine here. There could be a divine masculine that's surrounded by a lot of feminine energy, um, and maybe just lower vibrational friends or whatever. I feel like this divine masculine may be walking away, because it seems as though, you could also be that divine masculine, right? But it feels like, you may be walking away, ending things here, because there is this energy of realizing like you're not attracted to, you're not drawn to these people, right? Once upon a time, okay, you were excited to spend time with these people, right? You wanted to. And now it's almost like just something that you feel like you have to do, or this divine masculine has to do, right? And there's just really this energy of like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to go there, right? It's the same thing every time we talk about the same stuff, or, whatever it may be, right? Like, literally nothing is changing with these people. It is literally, it's like I'm picking up on an energy where they're able to look back 7, 10 years, and it's literally the same shit, right? Like, and somebody's like, there is so much more to life than this. And I feel like this divine masculine is being pulled out of connections, out of situations, whether this is you or somebody else, right? Um, and being drawn to more divine beings. And this is also divine feminine. I feel like I'm talking to you too. You're releasing, you may be releasing old relationships and old things, because you're not attracted to it anymore. It's not, it doesn't, I hate the word when it comes to other people, and saying like serve you, because that seems almost selfish in a way. to me personally, and that's probably something that I need to work through, right? But I mean, like, serving your highest good is what I mean. Not serving the ego, not serving the human vessel, but serving the soul, serving the highest good. There's no more growth that you're gaining from these people, and you're here to grow, fam. Okay? And so there's also, I feel like, a divine masculine as well, whether, again, whether this is you, divine masculine, that's watching this, or divine feminine, there is a divine masculine that is going through kind of, they're mirroring something, right? Yeah. Sorry. Sila text me. Oop. She's ready to get picked up. Okay. Yay. Love that. Okay. And she's craving 7 brew. I can feel it. Brewski, here we go. Anyways, let's get some final messages, and then I'm gonna go get my girl. Um, yeah, final messages about this. Yeah, it's just like old things, there's big shifts in what you're drawn to, collective, divine masculine and or divine feminine. It's like your energy, your focus is shifting and changing, and what you're drawn to, what you want to do, what your soul is craving is shifting and changing. It's almost like your taste buds are changing, but it's so much more than that. It is so much more than that, okay? And I feel like this new moon is really ushering that in, okay? Yeah. So whoever this is for, I feel like you're doing such a good job, and it's just, this quote unquote challenge that you may be experiencing at this time, okay, is just an opportunity to shift your perception for more empowerment of self. Not for the ego, for the soul's growth. I think I really kind of want to leave it there. I really got it out. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Hey, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. We'll see you next time.